Yesterday, the Yankees lost to the Mets and continued their downward spiral that has been going on for the last few weeks. Today doesn't seem like that's going to end the slide because Domingo Germán is on the mound for the Yankees, and that is an automatic loss. Although, to be fair to Domingo Germán, he wasn't terrible in this game. He went for 4 and 2/3, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, 82 pitches. His ERA is now down to a crisp 8.22 ERA. Could have been better, but could have been a lot worse for Germán. The only problem was just a few mistakes he made. In the bottom of the second, Pete Alonso takes one into left, makes it a 1-0 game. And at this point, I already felt like the game was over because are the Yankees really going to get a run off Max Scherzer? And then the bottom of the third just insinuated that the Yankees weren't going to come back. After a runner on thanks to Nito doubling, Francisco Lindor singles one into right. Nito scores, Mets up 2-0. After the Mets took the 2-0 lead, the Yankees spent the 4th to the 7th inning not really doing anything, as Max Scherzer mowed down the Yankees' bats. His final line, 7 innings, 5 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts on 99 pitches. Scherzer's highlight of the game was probably striking out Aaron Judge 3 times. But yeah, in the 4th to 7th inning, the Yankees had chances. In the 4th, the Yankees went 1-2-3. Scherzer set them down. 5th inning, Donaldson got out in second. Higashioka walked. LeMahieu lined out. 6th inning, Rizzo got all the way to third. Carpenter to first. Donaldson grounded out. And then in the 7th, IKF doubled and then moved to third. LeMahieu walked. Judge struck out for the 3rd time in this game. As long as Scherzer was on the mound, the Yankees looked lost. And then the top of the 8th happened. David Peterson comes in for Scherzer, and after Anthony Rizzo walked, I was like, Gleyber, 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 oh, Gleyber Torres ties the game! What a moment, what a shot, what a time for Gleyber Torres to lift this Yankees offense up after what has been a pretty bad at least week and a much longer of how silent this Yankees offense has been. He comes through in the biggest spot, his 16th home run of the year, and the game is tied at 2. And this is how my dreams die. Bottom of the 9th, Eduardo Escobar with a double off Wandy Peralta, and then he eventually gets to third, and that leads to frickin' Marte Parte. Starling Marte hits one into left, scores the run, Mets win it 3-2. I'm really angry at this moment. I'm running out of just happiness, and the happiness is all gone. The happiness that I had all throughout the first half of the season, oh, this is so great, we're winning so much, it's all gone. Because now this team all of a sudden can't beat good teams. The 2 teams that we were most anxious about facing coming out of the All-Star break was the Astros and the Mets, and we got swept by both teams. Swept by the Astros, swept by the Mets. Both of them, one of those games happened on walk-offs. Tonight, and I'm not even angry at the fact that we got shut out by Scherzer, but the fact that that's happened so many times here recently that we have lost, that we've looked pathetic based off of, going up against a good pitcher. And then we tie it up in the 8th. Oh, wow, this is great. Gleyber hit the home run. And then in the 9th, Wandy Peralta turns into Chapman, and there it is. Mets win. And we do nothing in the 9th. And how about 1 for 16 with runners in scoring position in this series? 1 for 16. 0 for 7 tonight. We left 9 runners on base. That's not winning baseball. That is under no circumstance. We were lucky to be in this game because of Gleyber's home run. Thank God for Gleyber. Other than that, we would have had Aaron Judge have one of the worst nights of his career, 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. He will not be using this night in terms of his contract negotiations. He won't be saying, like, hey, remember what I did this night. He'll try to ignore it. Everybody else, you had Rizzo 0 for 2, you had Higashioka 0 for 2. Almost everybody else didn't have a hit. DJ was the only one with 2 hits. But so many other guys were just... And again, but maybe it's because it's Scherzer. But this has happened so much now recently. The Yankees offense not getting anything going. This is a huge statement. We're going up against the Mets. It's a huge chance to make a statement. And we scored 5 runs. We scored fewer runs in this series than the Mets did last night. The Mets scored 6 runs last night. We scored 5 in this entire series. So the offense is not where it once was. There's a lot of guys, there's a lot of guys struggling right now. Thankfully, Joey Gallo didn't play tonight, so I couldn't blame him. And Germán wasn't terrible, but he wasn't great either. And the bullpen blows it here. There's a lot of things. The Yankees need a second starter. I don't know who that is. Castillo, somebody. Let's trade for Max Scherzer. Trade Aaron Judge for Max Scherzer. Who says no? Actually, it's a terrible trade. Now that I'm thinking about it. I don't want to lose Judge yet. Although, if we know that Judge isn't going to come back, maybe that's not... Yeah, but the Mets will never do that. Whatever. I'm talking crazy right now because I hate this so much. We need a second starter. We need some more quality pitching. And we need the offense to get back on fire. Because and I don't know what's happened. I really don't know, and I'm just saying words at this point. I really don't know what's happening to this team. That great dynamic Yankees team that we once loved has now just completely disintegrated here. I mean, it really started with the Boston series. They won the first 2 games against Boston. Then they lost the last 2 in heartbreaking fashion. Then they lost 2 out of 3 to the Reds. They did win 2 out of 3 against Boston to end the series. Then we got swept by the Astros, won 2 out of 3 against the Orioles, and now back-to-back losses against the Mets. It has been a slow decline for this Yankee team for a while now. And I'm really worried about... I mean, we should be able to beat Kansas City, but at this point, who knows? This team is not the team that it once was, and it needs help fast. I'm done. That's it for now, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know why I'm doing this. This isn't fun anymore. Bye.